Cello to the good honeybee ad. This is a little quiz for you all. Let me know in the comments below which colony you think I should reduce the entrance to. Take a close look. I need your help on this. Alright, we're going up a little closer now. This is from left to right. And there's 14 colonies here. Okay, so there you have it. Alright, get back to me as soon as you can. TTFN. Okay, so here are some little tips. Usually, I would feed the bees to ensure that the colony numbers would stay high. As you would see, all these colonies here have a lot of bees to guard the entrance. And during this time of year, August, September, October, is the time when we in a period of dearth and the queen don't lay as much. So the numbers drop drastically. So what I do from the time I begin to see a drop in population, I would make sure and go in second one there, fourth one, 12th one, no, 11th one, and those are the ones that would need the entrance to be reduced by that amount that you see in there. It's like about, I would average like about between 4 to 5 inches, giving the bees just that amount of space so that they'll be better able to protect themselves, especially in the night, from the wax moth, the flying ants, and I don't know whatever else might be coming to bother them. So this is the reason why I feed the bees and reduce the entrance. So if you have been following my videos, this is a little quiz for you. Let me know in the comment section below which one you think I should reduce the entrance to out of what you see in here. Incidentally, I am going to be feeding the bees a little later on, as soon as it gets a little dark, because the last time I feed was the last time I could feed during the daylight. Those bees are getting up to my nantics, and if I go to feed, it will cause rubbing, and I'll get a lot of stings and disrupt the flow of the bees coming in and out and so on. So I'm going to be feeding them in the night from now on. As soon as it gets dark. It don't have to actually be dark night, but as soon as it gets dark, because they won't be able to see me, and even if they smell, all they will do is that they will go up and down and around the outside body of the hive. But by the time it's daylight the next day, they will be able to, would have gone in there and probably drink out most of that honey sugar syrup that I usually place for them, and protect themselves from any bees from the neighboring colonies that may want to come and rob. Of course, I try my best to make sure that they don't have any back entrance or side entrance or anything like that, so they could protect themselves really, really well. I have run out of 1, 2, 3, 4 covering box that I use. I usually take a empty super and put it on top of the colony. Like for instance, that one there with the bucket, or those two there. I'll put an empty super there and put the feed inside and cover it up with the inner cover and the outer cover and so on. So as you'll notice, all the others here, that is how they will be able to protect their food source. So in those covers, under those covers, I have liquid and I have solid. Solid meaning you put in 1 scoop of honey. In this case, the 1 scoop for me is 1 pot spoon, and then you fill the container with dry sugar. The container might, the container might be able to hold, let's say about, I don't know, you could average it, as you would have seen. I'm not sure what the size of the container is right now, but you have to use your own beekeeping sense and fix that. Now the next thing is, when I'm feeding liquid, which is the honey sugar syrup, the last time I did it was 311. Now that I'm seeing that the bees are doing what they are doing here, they're coming in with pollen at this hour. It's just after 6 p.m. and what I usually do is, like, the next time around I'll go back down to 111, and I keep fluctuating it like that all the time, so the bees will be able to get the kind of stimulation that I would need. Now if I see that, let's say today was very nice, I didn't take note of the temperature and so on today, I was cat sleeping most of the day, so I now come out here to feed the bees. So if there's a day when it is going to rain, remember, when it rains, the bees can't go out and get anything. So on those days, you have to know how to feed. So that is the prize for anybody who tell me which colony is the one, or which ones that I may need to reduce the entrance to. That is your prize if you win. I'll give you that piece of information. If you look at this colony here, you would see that they're washboarding. Right? Now it doesn't necessarily mean that we will get rain, but if you look at the previous video, you would see the one that tells me that it was going to rain, the washboarding was very vigorous. This one here is washboarding normal, and what they have done, on the both side of the brood nest, and a little bit, like about 1 inch onto the first super. You see there, both sides of the brood nest. I'm filming this way, I don't want to get too close to disrupt their flight path. This other one over here is doing a similar thing. Now this one is the mother, and this one here is the daughter. The mother, see, she on the side there, and like I mentioned before, the side of the colony that is away from the sunlight or the rays of the sun, that is where they will mostly be. But in a case like this one here, there are so much bees inside there, and that queen is younger than this one, so she is laying more, so she's more vibrant at this point in time. So here we go, folks. Yeah man, that's what I'm talking about. Some home lesson for you. And I've seen this colony here bringing in quite a bit of pollen. All of them are bringing in pollen, you know, but sometime you'll find a colony will be more active where the pollen is concerned. I haven't used a pollen trap in quite a number of years. I may have to build one pretty soon if I think I will need one. But I have been doing quite a lot of other recipes to control the bees. What I have been doing here is I am keeping bees in one keeping bees in one brood with excluders and getting the kind of production that I will need. So here we go, folks. Yeah man, very, very nice on this beautiful evening. And by the way, I have corn coming up just now, you know. Looking at the tassel, the silk on this corn here, and it's almost ready. You see that little white thing there? It's almost ready. It'll take a couple of days again. And look how nice sorry, look how nice and fat this corn is. There's another one here, watch. See what I mean? Yeah. Inside there had to be a little brown before you could pick the corn. That is without disturbing the silk and causing any worms to get down inside there before time. Think it easy. And I have here this other batch of corn is coming up, and this one here has just been planted, and you could see the young corn burst out already. You seeing them there? They burst out already. So I have 4 beds here, and this morning I went across there and prepared bed, those 4 beds there. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. I prepared that piece of ground there to plant corn there next month. So you have to work these things ahead of time, otherwise you're going to lose out bad. So yes folks, that is what I'm talking about. Coming back to the bees. Yeah man. So I'm just waiting on time to come for the little darkness to fall here a little bit, and then I will open up all those telescopic lid and take out the inner cover. And if I have to use a light, I will put the red filter on it so it wouldn't disturb the bees, because you know bees don't like the white light, so I have to use a filter if it comes to that. Most of the time, after a while, you know, you just get to know what you're doing exactly, and you know, you have your plan set out, and you can go through it really fast and everything like that, and have no problems. Yeah man. So well, at this point in time, I am waiting for you to get back to me. All right, laters. Like, subscribe. Bell.